Hello YouTube, bringing you another tabletop watch review. I bring you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Today we're pretty much focused on the bad and depending on who you ask, the ugly. I picked up these steel Bagelsports off of eBay. I paid about $35, $40 a piece for them. I was looking for a nice homage to the Rolex Day-Date President. I like that style a lot. Very classic, very classic. I'm really not even old enough to rock this kind of watch, but I like it anyway. One of the first Rolexes I really fell in love with was the classic Tony Soprano gold on gold Day-Date President. He pretty much wore it constantly in the show. And this really doesn't do that justice at all, in my opinion. I don't like it for several reasons, which I'll get into in a little bit. You can see the face looks, kind of nice. It's alright. The day on it just kind of feels cheap, looks cheap. Not a whole bunch of sheen to it. This one actually has a little scratch on the bubble here. It's not a piece of dirt. You can't wipe it off. I don't know what happened. Someone must have dropped it. I've read several reviews on these later after I bought them, stating that sometimes they get damaged in the mail, and then you just get a broken watch. So they're not very durable. They've got some kind of cheap Chinese movement, and I'm sure they make a lot of noise. I don't know if you can hear this, but you can't. Mainly because of the pillow. I'll take it off here in just a second. I find it interesting. On this one, it has fatter hands. The minute and the hour hands are fatter than this one. And I don't know what that's about, but So anyways, let's take one of these guys off. Kind of show you what it's about. Now the main thing I don't like is this clasp. It's interesting because it doesn't come off when you want it to, and it comes off too much when you don't want it to. You can kind of hear it's real loose, real jangly, and I'm gonna spin the automatic movement by the microphone so you can hear it. Very loud, very. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know, something in there. It just sounds rough. Feels not great. Feels cheap. Got a big, thick glass. I haven't worn it enough to scratch it, but I would assume this mineral, crystal glass, whatever it is, probably scratches up real nice, very easily. Got your classic Rolex type back cover. Other than that, you pop out the crown, adjust the time, you pop out the crown midway, you spin the wheel one way, and it changes the day, and then you spin the wheel the other way, and it changes the number of the day. As you can see, the magnification on the magnification bubble is just almost non-existent. You can see it there, and then it's just not much bigger. Not very good. Definitely not fooling anyone thinking that it's a Rolex. But, it's not a Folex. It is its own watch. I'll give you a little view of what it's like on the wrist. It fits the wrist pretty good. I I like it. And if it wasn't for this one main thing, I'd probably like it a good bit more. But see if I can do it. You can just shake the thing off. You don't even gotta. You barely touch it and it falls off. I can't even wear this watch because of that. And I'll show you that it's not just with one watch. It's both of them. And, you know, if anyone has one of these watches and they want to tell me how to fix that, I'd like that. And it fits on the wrist real nice. I got it adjusted about the way I like it. I like it a little loose, you know, but not so loose that it can flip over the wrist. But you know, again. Alright, well, that stayed on. That's impressive for this watch. But again, kind of barely touch the thing and it falls off. That's all you gotta do. Just barely touch it. As you can hear, that snap just didn't sound very... Barely. Whoop. Let's see. Whoop. There he goes. That's all. So, you know, what can you do with that? Not much. So, if anyone knows how to fix that, I'd like to hear it. Otherwise, these are definitely not watches that I intend to keep. Mostly doing this review just so, you know, not to pick one of these up. If you do, you're, in my opinion, I think you're wasting your money just for the band. I don't know what it's got going on here. It's one of these little guys. So maybe somebody knows how to fix this. That would be real cool if you did. It's got the little Bagelsport crown on the band here. Pretty much a Rolex homage. Day-date president through and through. Just nothing special. This has a really loud movement. I feel like the hand is not as smooth as you know, some of my other automatic watches. Yeah, and another thing is I don't know if these watches are old and the lume's just old, but just the lume is just absolutely non-existent. So give me just 1 second, I'll demonstrate that. And there is lume. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. I mean, it's pretty much non-existent. I wouldn't count it. I wouldn't call it lume. Maybe the new ones don't do that. Maybe this is a really old watch that I picked up off of YouTube or eBay. And you know, just is what it is. So I like the gold one better. Just let you kind of look at it a little bit more. Real nice, thin, sleek. You know, it's pretty cool. It's comfortable. I said, if you just couldn't just shake it off like that, it'd be a lot cooler. But even still, you know, like looking at that, it might even be brass. It just looks like brass. I don't even know if it's really gold plated or if it's just brass. Feels like brass on the skin. But not a very quality finish. you can see the streaks in it. But yeah, that's oh, it says it's water resistant. I don't believe it. I wouldn't go diving with it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna do anything with it but sell it. Just kind of wanted to let y'all know. I picked a couple up. I wasn't impressed. I think if you want to go homage, day date, president, Rolex, you know, probably want to check out the Orients. I hear they're pretty good, or really just anything other than this. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Kind of new to making these videos. You know, if you don't like them, feel like telling me about it, that's okay. If you do like them, let me know that too. You know, is what it is. Y'all have a great one. That big old thick glass right there. Yeah, buddy. Alright, later, y'all.